Hey guys, how's it going? That's my crowd. You guys getting freaked out. So I'm glad to see as I look around that there aren't any kids in the audience because I have to tell you, I really hate loud screaming children in restaurants. You know, I dislike loud screaming children as a rule, but in restaurants, I hate them. Because when I'm forced to break their little necks, quietly mind you, because I've got respect for the other patrons, the parents tend to get upset. You know, they start asking me silly questions like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why did you do that? They start telling me things I already know. Like, you broke my kid's neck. Maniac. And really, there is one thing I hate more than loud screaming children in restaurants. It's the parents of loud screaming children in restaurants whose necks are broken. Quietly. But I have to tell you, I'm not originally from the United States. I'm originally from the other bastion of freedom and democracy. That's right, the Soviet Union. And we didn't really have loud screaming children in our restaurants in the Soviet Union. Loud screaming children were illegal. The only place to really find them was gulags. But it was a fun time living in the Soviet Union. You know, so fun that in '87, when they told us that we could go, we gave them the finger and we left. Except we didn't really give them the finger, we wrote the finger down and left it where they could find it after we were out. Come on, we're not stupid. And then we came here, summer of '89, shortly before the Little Creator earthquake. That was a fantastic greeting. Welcome to America. Die! You know, hands down means the whole give us your tired and your borderline. But you have to kind of anticipate earthquakes living in California. It's just something you have to deal with. And to tell you the truth, I don't really mind, because when you think about it, every geographic region on the planet has some sort of natural disaster associated with it. You know, we get earthquakes, the South has tornadoes. The East has hurricane, the North has the South. Africa has Africa. And Europe has until very recently had Germany. So in light of this, earthquakes aren't so bad, because living in California, that's really all you have to deal with, earthquakes and squirrels on the roads. And to tell you the truth, I know exactly how to take care of that. Because I don't know about you people, but I don't even try to avoid them anymore. You know, it's gotten to the point where it's a squirrel and it's me, and you know what? I ran over one of Phil's squirrel friends on my first driving lesson. So they know I mean business. And I don't want you to get the wrong impression, because it wasn't my fault. You know, I'm going at a reasonable speed, when three of them dash out behind some bushes, and I stopped just in time. But then as I put my foot back in the accelerator, another one comes out, and at that point I really had no choice but to roll over it at 3 miles an hour. And my instructor was Asian, so he didn't even notice until I told him. At which point he made me back up because he was hungry. I'm kidding about that. No, I'm kidding. I'm not racist. I'm just using a convenient stereotype that we all know about. And nobody gets offended because we all know that's ridiculous, right? Asian people playing squirrels. They eat dogs. We have to get the facts straight here, people. You know, I don't know. Actually, I'm not that familiar with Asian culture. They might eat squirrels. They really should, the bastards. Not the squirrels, not the Asian people. Because really there are too many of them as is. I can ask squirrels, not and they're really too damn suicidal. I mean, how many of you have hit a squirrel because it's launched itself at your car? There you go. Yeah, me too. I'm one of the non-Asian, in fact. I mean, it happens all the time. Like, sometimes they come out of the bushes a little early, so you have a chance to stop, and then they stop too. And now you're probably thinking, okay, it's going to wait for them to pass. And no, it's not. It's going to lay in what the military refers to as an intercept course. And it's going to intercept your tire with stunning accuracy. Good go to what's happened before. And you know what? I've become convinced over the years that squirrels are really nothing more than nature's kamikaze dive bombers. You know, like nature decided, okay, Humans are taking over, nothing else has worked. Let's throw some squirrels out. You know, nature just made a small miscalculation of size. But that's okay, because nature learns from its mistakes. So it might be funny now, but it won't be funny when you're driving home one day, and the hippopotamus comes out of the bushes and lays in an intercept course. Or you'll come home and look like a rhinoceros running back and forth along the power lines, giving you this look like the roles have been reversed. Now you better hide your nuts. So yeah, a Jew who was born in Ukraine when it was still part of the Soviet Union, and we think there might be some slight Spanish ancestry. But whenever I fill out an application, I'm white. And to me that's not fair, because they have all sorts of obscure categories on there, like Pacific Islander. What the hell is that? Filipino? Hawaiian? Why did they get Pacific Islander? Why can't I be like Eurasian continent plug? Outer space? Fine, I'll start with Euro-continental. That's a better description. And apparently I'm not the only one that thinks along these lines, because now in some applications, I'm Caucasian. And frankly, that's insulting, Caucasian. I'm average size, thank you very much. Come on. I mean, I'll thank you not to make assertions about any of my dimensions in the future. And please don't bring racial stereotyping into it. Although, I will have to say that if you insist, I would like to be Caucafricanamerican. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed